Sup everyone, rant time. Today's little rant is about sacrifices made in Thailand, probably how I earned my name, why I'm respected in this game, I guess, why people look up to me or at least ask me for advice or listen to me, I guess. Probably listen to me is the number one thing. Um, there's a big difference between holiday Muay Thai and, you know, sacrificing and living there full time, knowing that you don't have another income. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone, but I definitely did it harder than most. There's a few out there, the older generations, I guess. Um, I don't mean in age, I mean in time they did there. Even when I started going back in '05, which was still not that long ago, it was very different to what it is now. Um, we didn't have things like GoFundMe, but the people like Wayne Parr did it. The Riddler, he was like doing it in the old days when, shit was real. But people go there, go to Phuket, go and train for a month at a gym, and with their holiday money, go and smash the holiday out, have a good time, have a fight, come home. Then they go and do it again. They do that 30 times, and they want to talk about the hard yards or sacrificing that they've done for the sport, but they don't actually quite get it. Um, Wayne did all those years. Not a lot of people understand what Wayne says when he talks about the little plastic bucket where you brush your teeth out of it, you wash your ass out of it, you shower out of it. Um, Not a lot of people understand that, and the old school, dirty old Thai gyms. That's all we had. Like, I was still in one of those gyms until 2011. Yeah, 2011. I left the gym that was, yeah, literally like you go running, you shadow box, you skip your shadow box, then you have to go. Everyone has to go and shower with one of them scoops, scooping water over yourself, washing yourself off before you clinch for 45 minutes to an hour. But even things like, you know, back when I was first going to a lot of areas in Thailand where, it wasn't touristy and stuff, there wasn't even normal toilets. It was all squatters with a little, with once again the scoop and a buck and a little and a tub of water to wash your ass with. Um, that's sacrificing. Having to eat once every 2 days or having one meal a day because you're broke ass. That's sort of sacrificing, um, or literally fighting to get by. But people want to, like, I'm not talking myself up. I'm just saying I've done the hard yards, and I know I've done the hard yards. It was appreciated when Nugget mentioned me in his podcast the other day, with Hugh O'Donnell, that I've done my time, and I have done my time. I'm proud of doing my time and what I've sacrificed for it. Another person who mentions it is Alan Wong, someone who I respect a lot. He knows how hard I did it. He saw me when I was struggling, when I could barely afford to eat and stuff. But that's what sacrificing is. Going to Thailand on a holiday, jumping and having a fight. That's great. It's a good experience, but it's a different game trying to talk yourself up when you've never really done the hard yards, I guess. Sacrificing for the sport is what I'm proud of. Still to this day, like the sport often comes before my family and stuff, and might not be the smartest decision, but I love it, and I wouldn't change any of what I did in Thailand. It would have been nice to have money and be able to live a little bit more comfortable, but I wasn't very good, and I didn't really have the option. Like, either I had to fight lots of bums regularly, or I fight one good guy every now and then, get absolutely bashed, and not be able to fight very regularly. So yeah, I think people sort of need to realize where they stand as far as what they've given to the sport. A lot of people, like Nugget said, they do their 2 or 3 years and floating around and training this gym, training that gym, and then all of a sudden want to be the top dog. That's not how it works. I've been now. 19, 20 years in Muay Thai, and the majority of 9 years of that was in Thailand. Um, so take away the 9 years there and 5 years almost of running my own gym, owning my own gym. I've still got 6 years of training lots of time in Adelaide, training. Didn't fight a lot in Adelaide, but trained with Sam Benetti for the majority of that. Yeah, it's actually a long journey to be able to say you've done the hard yards and say you've gone, you've done the journey. There's lots of people out there who've done it. But a lot of the people, new generation, don't quite get how much sacrifice it takes to say you've done the hard yards. Yeah, a long time in the sport, that's cool, but hard yards is a bit of a different game. And like Nugget mentioned in the podcast, I lived in Thailand. I didn't even have hot water or air conditioning in my apartment. Like, broadcast. That doesn't say I'm better than someone. It just says I've battled and I've done the hard yards. Even Wayne, when Wayne went over there sponsored. But he lived like a Thai. I think that's what sacrificing is, living like a Thai and experiencing it like a Thai. But these days it's very different. So I think it's people got to earn their stripes in different ways now, because even a lot of the Thai gyms are a lot more classy now. They have air conditioned rooms. They have all that stuff. But Holiday Muay Thai, there's literally one gym in Phuket that's not Holiday Muay Thai, Sing Patong, and that's pretty much had its day now anyway. Who knows what the next generation will be like coming out of there, but for a while there it was pretty amazing. The rest of them they are based on tourist Muay Thai, so yeah, it's great to go there and experience it, but that's more of a holiday than doing hard time in Bangkok. And once again, yeah, I speak pretty highly of myself because I know I've done everything the right way. Um, and people might get their back up because of this, but whatever. I think it's just about time that people know their place in the sport and realise that the people who have done the real hard yards are the ones that should maybe be listened to a little bit more, instead of thinking the people who have done a little bit of holiday Muay Thai know what they're talking about. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Watch everyone get pissed off over this one, and yeah, hope you have a great day. Peace.